Well, later today, we should be getting a better look at the coronavirus case numbers across North Texas. A lot of counties will be pushing out those numbers today after the holiday weekend. But the latest trends continue to show there is a surge. Chris Sadeghi live this morning in front of Denton City Hall. And Chris, things are changing today in that city.
Yes, they are, Kara. Dallas, Tarrant County, they get a lot of the attention because of the population and the numbers there. But those outlying cities and counties have their own unique situations, like here in Denton, where starting today, you will need an appointment if you want to come into City Hall. It's just one of a few city buildings where they're limiting who can enter. The police headquarters, public libraries, parks and rec buildings also suspending walk-ins as of today. COVID-19 is hardly limited to the big cities and suburbs. About a 2-hour drive east on I-30 from Dallas, you'll find Titus County, a county with just 30,000 residents, but 850 COVID-19 cases. That makes them the 4th highest county in the state when it comes to the amount of cases per person. And it happened quickly. They had less than 20 cases in May, until there was an outbreak among employees at the Pilgrim's Pride plant. And the county judge told us part of the problem was people who did not think the virus was serious, and that meant they were spreading bad info along with the virus.
Got too many people that are active on social media, and these are people that unfortunately don't know what they're talking about.
And the thing that makes it even more challenging for those rural counties, they do not have the same amount of hospital capacity. Titus Regional Medical Center only has 8 ICU beds, and they've been borrowing monitors for their ventilators from UT Dallas. Mark, back to you.
All right, thank you, Chris. You know, if you do plan on getting tested for COVID-19, make sure you know just what test you are getting, because there's more than one kind. More are in development as well. Here's a breakdown of the differences between those tests. So right now, there are 3 tests you need to know about. 2 of them test for coronavirus in an actively infected person. The other one is after the fact. It tests to see if you've had the virus in the past. All right, first let's start with the 2 tests that actually diagnose the virus. There's the molecular test and the antigen test. Both are usually collected by a nasal swab. The molecular test detects genetic material of the virus. It's also called a PCR test because of the lab technique that's used. The bottom line, it's the more accurate test, but can sometimes take longer for the result to come back. It can be analyzed on site within minutes, but sometimes that's less accurate. Now the other test, the antigen test, detects proteins that are part of the virus. It's considered a rapid test. Now this test is faster and less expensive than the molecular test, but also can be less accurate. Signature Care ER administers this test. Now they say a positive result is considered 100% accurate, but a negative result is 80% accurate. Now the final test is an antibody test. This is done after a person fully recovers from the virus. But instead of a nasal swab, this test is taken through blood, usually a finger prick. It's used to determine if someone has had the virus. But timing on this can be tricky. If you take it too soon, the antibodies may not show up. But this test also comes with a warning. Even if antibodies are in your blood, that doesn't mean you are immune to contracting the virus. Ongoing studies are still working to see just how long immunity will last. So if you're looking for details on where you can get tested for COVID-19, just pull out your phone, text the word antibody to 214-977-6028. When you do that, we will send you a link that's got a map of all the testing sites near you. Again, it's the word antibody, no quotes around it, and the number is 214-977-6028. All right.